Hi, Mark McDean with the Los Angeles Times, and I'm staying alongside my colleague Mark Heisler, the Los Angeles Times. And Mark, coming off the Lakers' Game 1 victory against the Phoenix Suns by a final score of 128-107, what do you take away from this dominance that the Lakers displayed in the first game?
Well, Kobe was great. Andrew was not great. Andrew is looking like less and less of a factor. That knee looks like it's getting to be a bigger and bigger problem. This is starting to remind me more and more of last season's team, which was a good team but not an unbeatable team. And the good thing for the Lakers, they are into it. They don't need to wake up halfway through the playoffs the way they did last season. And it was a very disappointing game by Phoenix. They were very soft defensively. I think we all know the Lakers are very comfortable in this matchup because they're so much bigger than the Suns, and they've beaten them a lot in the last 3 seasons. But I think everybody expected a lot more of the Suns. This was just, they just, like went to the rear and stayed there.
Yeah, and speaking specifically about Kobe Bryant, this is his 6th consecutive game where he scored at least 30 points, and tonight he had 40. It was reported by the Times he had gotten some fluid removed from his right knee, but he had that week off to be able to rest from, rest during practice. What do you take away from just his health? Do you see him recovering from that?
That's a good question. That was Mike Bresnahan's report, and,
right.
It's pretty much confirmed. It is confirmed, that it's true. They did get some fluid off it. I mean, somebody who knows Kobe told me before the game. He said that he's better than he's been for a long time, and he certainly played like that. On the other hand, we're talking about a knee that has swollen up. I believe it's 4 times after rest. After a period of rest since April 1st. So, there seems to be a problem. So, you just can't say, he's over it.
Right.
He's over it for the moment, and the Lakers better hope it stays over it.
Now, another subplot of this game was Lamar Odom's play. He had 19 points. He came in for Andrew Bynum and seemed to help the Lakers get on a run there. Do you see him being able to sustain that type of effort, just given his reputation of having nights like this and sometimes not so much in other games?
Well, let's just say if he sustains it, it'll be the first time. It was one of those games. He came in and he was going right to the hole. And it's like every time he does that, you say, why doesn't he do that more? because he's really great at it. But sometimes, he'll often make the decision that that's not what he's supposed to do.
Right.
If he did that, he'd be a 5-time All-Star by now.
Now, one of the other key factors is Phoenix's three-point shooting. They finished 5 of 22. Now, Phoenix's end, they kind of chalked it up to a combination of missed shots, or the Lakers' defense. The Lakers seem to point to Phoenix just missing some open shots. What was your take as far as just those numbers?
Well, shooting comes and goes. One of the guys who had a really bad night was Channing Frye, who's known for being a much better shooter at home than he is on the road. But the Suns did play. They just played a terrible game. They just really didn't look like they were into it. Once the Lakers, started, coming back at them. The Suns didn't do anything. Shooting comes and goes. I would expect, the Lakers better prepared for that to come back.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, do you see this performance as setting the tone for the rest of the series, or do you anticipate Phoenix being able to make those necessary adjustments moving forward?
I see Phoenix playing better, but until we see different, this did set the tone. If the Lakers win the next game, then they're in tremendous position to get one in Phoenix and make it a quick series. So, Phoenix has to come all the way back, not just get in the game. They got to win the next game.
That game, too, is on Wednesday, so we'll have to see whether or not the Lakers can continue that dominance that won 7 consecutive games, or if Phoenix is able to match that intensity.